Hello, 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 YouTube. I hope everyone is having a great week and has had a fine day. I just saw something. It just made me want to come live as usual. When you're just perusing the streets, looking around. And I saw that there was a Senate bill that had been floating through the House up there, trying to get voted on. It's called Senate Bill 14. And hey, JB, what's up? Just be real, baby. This Senate bill, SB14, was a bill that could have made it, could have given traffickers full punishment, made the crimes full felonies, increased the average time that they get, when they're incarcerated. Hey, Lorraine, hey, babe, and it was basically designed to help keep the kids safe. But as you would know, if you didn't know, let me tell you that those demons struck the bill down. Yeah, not the rhinos, but the demons. And yet every time you turn around, they want you to think that it's the other party causing chaos, wreaking havoc, and just not participating all the way around. I missed y'all too, babe. I missed y'all too. If I didn't get to tell everybody, I kind of wish I could have. I'm not even sure if I can, but um, y'all pray for Ronnie, Veronica. Y'all remember my moderator? She lost her husband in March, and Ronnie. I hope it was okay for me to put that out there. I had been wanting to, and I didn't, but I just feel it in my spirit to say that. If you guys wouldn't mind just saying a prayer for her and her family, I'd appreciate it. I'm sure she would too. I do. I miss y'all. Girl, I have some good news, some stuff going on. I can't share it with y'all right now, but God willing, He'll let me, share some things with you a little bit later on. But all is fine up here. I'm kind of trying to stay in the know, but it bothers me because when I want to talk about something, I want to talk about it, and I don't want to be censored. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He passed in March. I don't want to be censored. I don't want to have to tap dance and tiptoe around it. I just want to have a conversation. But uh, some of the bigger YouTubers and stuff are getting struck and penalized for speaking on certain topics. They got away with it for a while, and now it's catching up to them. And I even heard that Vlad TV took down Lovely T's Instagram page behind playing some of his commentary. So right, right, Lo. Right. But yeah, this bill could have really made it bad for people who get caught trafficking these kids. It's real unfortunate that you don't feel like it should be a felony because you think that it may cause a increase in your prison population. That's because you're catching them and you're holding them accountable for their actions. If there is an increase, that just goes to show you how many of them are out there that need to be caught. I don't understand why you're concerned about the ain't y'all building more prisons anyway? I mean, y'all definitely building something for something, and if it ain't prison, then it's definitely some type of a camp of some sort. Whatever it is, y'all building more of them. Y'all creating, modifying, and revising a whole bunch of big empty buildings, displaced buildings, if you will. So what is it for? It didn't make sense. I just, me, I wanted to come on here and talk my shit about it. I want to see that movie. What movie is that, Lo? What did he make? I ain't seen it. Well, I've been watching the movies, but it's been boring. Like I've been up there and I've seen some of the stuff. I seen Sound of Freedom. That hurt my feelings a little bit. I seen the Transformers. I seen Mermaid. I seen Talk to Me. But I haven't seen any movies that he made. Oh, I saw Insidious, The Red Door. That was alright. It wasn't quite what I thought it would be, but I mean, all of the movies don't get better as they grow along. Some of them get worse. Some of the sequels get worse. Hmm. But what's been happening out here with you guys? How's everything been going? I know y'all been here. Oh, Sound of Freedom. Oh, Mel Gibson made that one. Go to show you how much I've been paying attention, child. Sound of Freedom was good. And even with that movie, I was amazed at all the shenanigans that the theater started to pull when that movie started to gain traction. Do y'all realize that? Y'all know it was theaters that was hollering about they didn't have no air. They was cutting the air conditioning off, saying the air had went out and the power had went out. And in that movie theater alone, not none of the other movies, and they was vacating the movies, telling people they can come back for a different time or go see another movie. They was really trying to, dissuade people from watching it. Yeah, I saw it at the theater. Mm-hmm. Yep. Saw it in the nick of time, obviously. From the way they acting and cutting up out here. I saw it in the nick of time. Yes. Yes, honey. Yeah, it was good. I'm surprised they let a movie like that come out. But I mean, I guess hell, ain't they picketing the SAG people, Screen Actors Guild people? So I guess they letting anything come through these days. I don't know. I wish they would have put them 2,000 views in the theater so people could have seen that. Now that's something, but a lot of the people wouldn't have believed it. You could have choked them to death with the movie. They probably wouldn't have believed it. Just like a lot of people don't believe that the events could possibly be true in Sound of Freedom. But when you know, you know. You know what I mean? Like I found some stuff on Telegram, and I know y'all remember when I was watching Doja Cat and Snoop Dogg, and I was telling y'all, okay, y'all, and they get to going up too quick, but Doja done fell off. Doja ain't ringing no bells and ain't, you know what I'm saying, starting sparking no fires with her music and her presence these days. It's like she done faded to black. I don't know, but she definitely made a sacrifice. We'll say that. Yeah, it is. It is a lot of fuss about it. It is a lot of fuss about it because it's supposed to be based on true events. And I have been asking for a long time. They get on the TV and they claim how they rescued all these hundreds of thousands of kids, but don't nobody know where they at today. And you ain't said nothing else about them since you said you rescued them. You didn't say that you got 25% of them back to their families, and the other 25% went in the hospital, and the other 25% went in the system, back in the system. Like no updates whatsoever. And I know their information is confidential. You have to be easy with it, but the same way you told us you found them, you could give us an update without giving their names and their ages. It's but you know, um, as time would have it, we're in that stage to where people are preparing for something. And I know a lot of times we get prepared for things to happen and they don't necessarily happen, and then we get discouraged, and then we don't know what to do, what's going to go down, what's going to happen. Well, be prepared, because the same with New Orleans. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I was just gonna say, wait, what? Yeah, no, you're right. Yep. But it's a lot of action, it's a lot of moving parts going on right now, a lot of stuff that people are not talking about. If you think about it, they kept y'all distracted with the submarine for a little while. Then they came and distracted y'all with Jamie Foxx, and then they just started distracting y'all with Beyonce and her concert and Blue Ivy, and it's a lot of stuff that's been going on. Tasha K that filed bankruptcy. Cardi B trying to get some money from by any means necessary from any pot or kettle that she finds. She trying to get it from YouTube, the website, the production studio. She's struggling to get her money, but what a lot of people ain't talking about is the lawsuits that Cardi is still going through. See, she almost went through one behind that throw some water on me when she was on stage and telling the people to throw the water on her. And then the woman threw some liquor with ice in it and hit her, and Cardi threw that microphone down there and hit the wrong person. See, she almost had another lawsuit on her there. But if you look up, she got quite a little few people coming after her right now. So while we look at her and say she really don't need that 4 million, she really kind of do. You aliens. Aliens, girl, let me tell you something. My Hermana have sent me some photos. A lot, this all of this crazy flooding going on again. Come on, now, it ain't a coincidence. And I know God moves in mysterious ways, but sometimes you have to look at things and wonder: is it God or is it that machine? You know. You think the stallion nervous, right? Stallion. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think I know who the stallion is, Lorraine. Oh, well, you know what? Now that girl, I don't think so. I don't think she nervous. I mean, I think I heard a little bit that Tory Lane's got 10 years behind it. But then, see, I heard some stuff way back when. I heard some. See, I heard some stuff before Meg got shot. It never came to fruition. Nobody ever put a light under it. Nobody ever dug into it. A matter of fact, it didn't come up until after she got shot. And that was the fact that Kelsey was messing with Tory. Hmm. Of course, it's a machine. But what I'm saying, though, she sent me some pictures of some old shit that's done washed up behind the flooding and going on. See, when it floods, those flood waters go out in ditches and tunnels and caves, and a lot of stuff end up dying in those when those waters get high. Some animals or whatnot can't survive and they pass away. So that when the waters recede, the way the water flows, it brings those bodies come end up being exposed, if you will. And honey, they done washed up a lot of weird stuff from down in them tunnels. I'm telling you, nobody ain't talking about it. No, it was distraction for those that care. Right, low. Right. And see, what people haven't realized is that they've even thrown a monkey wrench on us by telling us that Trump got and getting indicted and he gonna get this and he gonna get that. But ain't nobody talking about all the stuff that they done found on Ben Line with his line ass, him and his dirty son. Ain't nobody talking about all of the dirt and stuff they done found on them, and how that he should be impeached and charged and thrown under the prison and everything else. Ain't nobody talking about that. But they quick to tell you about what's gonna happen with Don. Well, let me tell you about what's gonna happen with Don. Every time they come at Don about some legal mumbo jumbo, the same way they did with Putin, they think they jamming him up when he really making them pull their panties down. See, if you remember with Putin, when Putin said what he said over there and did what he did and said, don't nobody better not get in it or else. And they call themselves freezing his money, freezing his cash, trying to hurt him. All they did was make him open up the vaults and release all the gold. Now everybody else is going to the gold and the silver and the bricks and all of the things. Okay, so every time they come at Trump and trying to charge him or put something on him, They end up opening a doorway that lets it backfire, let karma backfire and hit Bin Laden and his son. So the minute they said, yes, you can formally charge, you can charge a former president and he can be charged and he can be, indicted and he can be locked up. As soon as they put that ball into play, they didn't realize that was going to hold true for Bin Laden. And what did I tell y'all a while back when I said I had a bad feeling that Bin Laden wasn't going to make it, that he was going to pass on, and that Big K Kamala was going to slide over in that seat and we was going to have a black woman? Child, I know y'all done heard what they been saying about that. Mm-hmm. Trying to make sure he can't run again. But while they opening the door to go after him for something, those same doors are opening for old Bin Laden. And so Bin Laden ain't gonna be able to run again. And look, Kamala is weak sauce, so ain't nobody worried about her. Pence and all of the other players that's trying to hold on for dear life, all of that's gonna be exposed, and hopefully, if the Lord willing, Bin Laden, who I believe it to already be on in another atmosphere, on another plane, gone to glory, if you will. He won't be, him or none of his doubles gonna be running or doing nothing. They're gonna set him down somewhere. And the body doubles been cutting up here lately. I don't know what's going on. Exactly, Lo. That well, I can't just come out and say it, JB. I can't come out and say it, but yeah, that's what they doing every time they win, or they think they win a milestone coming at Trump. They don't realize it opens the door for Bin Laden. So look at this. Look at how in the beginning, when they was coming out with the applesauce, saying everybody had to eat the applesauce, the people wanted to know what was in the applesauce, and they tried to tell them it's gonna be 75 years for y'all find out what we put in that applesauce. Now look at them, spilling all the beans, telling everything that's in the applesauce. They printing it, they reporting it, they giving it up. Now look, everybody saying, "Well, we sorry, we made a mistake. We shouldn't have made you eat the applesauce, and now we got to deal with it." Look at it. Look at it how I came around full circle. All because you nitpicking and picking, trying to get somebody else when your hands are dirty already. Now you good. You know what, Lo? I heard that most of the people that's dropping dead are the people that ate the applesauce. These kids that's just dropping like flies. Them kids done ate applesauce after applesauce after applesauce, had all of the versions of the applesauce, is what I'm hearing. Now, and VERS, when they try to go to the VERS report, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, the VAERS report, where they were supposed to be documenting all of those cases with the applesauce and whatnot. They're claiming that those numbers are not accurate because the nurses and stuff weren't completing them like they were supposed to. They completed enough of them for y'all to put together the fact that the people that's dropping is the people that ate the applesauce. None for me neither, Lo. And do you know I had somebody? I had what did I know what it was. I know what it was. So I'm considering relocating right to Nevada. I'm gonna say Nevada because I'm not gonna live in Vegas. But I'm considering relocating to Nevada, right? So I have been looking at some of the job boards and stuff down there, trying to see, what my career would be down there, what kind of money I would make down there, cost of living and all of the things. And so I reached out to these people inquiring about a position down there. And do you know that lady asked me if I had ate the applesauce? And it caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it. And I said, I beg your pardon, I'm sorry I didn't hear you. I think the phone is acting up. Can you hear me okay? She was like, yeah, can you hear me? I said, yeah, I can hear you. I said, can you repeat what you said, please? And she asked me, have you had the applesauce? I said, I'm not sure I'm gonna answer that question. Um, I was told beware of anybody that asks me that question. And she told me we asked that question to weed out the serious applicants. I said, oh, I understand. Okay, well, my apologies. Have a good day. And hung that telephone up. And I said, oh, the serious applicants? Okay. Serious. Oh, okay. Somebody that's desperate enough to want to go and get them a nice big bowl of it, if not a couple of bowls of it, just to work for you. Girl, I was too outdone. I said, is this what's going on out here in the world? See, see, see. But I didn't know how to. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it caught me off guard. I didn't even know how to. I had to catch myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the girl? Why you ain't got no business? Like, I had to catch myself, and I was like, bitch, if you was going down there right now, you wouldn't want to work for these people no way. So hang the phone up. But girl, I just was caught off guard. I was like, I want to make sure I'm not misunderstanding what she's asking, what she's really trying to find out. And when she told me it helps them to weed out the real applicants from the serious applicants, to weed out the people that are not serious about the job, I said they're delusional. I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time, baby. Have a good day." Click, pitch. None of your business, as my girl would say, Nunya. Shout out to my boo. You know who you are. Nunya. Yeah. I said, oh, child. These people are getting very bold. And then, some of these TikToks that I see, like like, Lord help me, Jesus. Like the white woman, 50, what they said, she was 55 or 58 years old. She was the property manager at the place where they had the pool. And little 11-year-old black boy was over there swimming in the pool. Got out the pool. She done hit him in his face with a can and hit him all up in his face, upside his head with a can. Then gonna come back and say she was sorry later on. Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Attorney Crump and friends is on that ass. Oh, yes. I can't wait to see this justice be served. I don't want to hear nothing about her getting fired. I want to hear how much money the boy and his family is getting for her putting her hands on him. That is child abuse, child endangerment, that is assault. She had some in her hand when she hit him. That's aggravated assault. That is a hate crime. Throw the book at that bitch. That's how I feel. Hit her with a girl, shut up. See, now y'all ain't gonna get started talking about what happened down there in Alabama. Don't get started talking about what happened in Alabama. Girl. it took it took the commentary for me to understand why old boy was swimming in the water. I said, he going over there to get in the fight. This nigga done jumped out the boat into the damn river or the lake to swim across there and help old boy. I said, now, baby, baby, that's dedication. Hit 3 or 4 of them with a chair while you over there, bro. I don't know who hit who with a chair, but I seen a chair flying. I seen a woman get bust upside the back of her head with a chair. She went flying. I was hollering, and I done had to watch it a couple of times because I didn't understand what had happened. How did they get in a fight? But apparently, the argument made the man feel like he could put his hands on the brother. And I could already see when the brother started hitting his hands together, when he started doing that, when he was explaining and talking, That's cold for black folks. That's cold for like, man, you got me mad where I want to put my hands on you, man. Like I'm trying to make you understand with my words, and I feel like if I hit my hands together, you'll understand what I'm saying. Girl, when he put his hands on that black man threw that cap up in the air. I said, he done said fuck it. I tried to be nice. He won't let me, so let me give him what he asking for. I said, shut your mouth. And Alabama is probably the worst place that could have happened. Alabama is the worst place that could happen. My nerves get bad every time I hear too much noise in the stores and general public now. Oh no, Lo. Girl, you never know. You never know. These people post a lot of this stuff and put it up, and they make memes about it and we laugh about it, but the reality of it is some people are truly traumatized. Like the people was coming out the restaurant in Philly and the folks got to having a gunfight out there in the front of the place. She said she tried to push the woman, get her to duck and go down, and the woman act like she couldn't bend her knees, so she just knocked her over on the ground. I said, poor woman probably done broke her damn hip and everything. And the lady said, yeah, well, she alive. She alive to get a new hip. I said, shut your mouth, girl. She said, I'm going to save her ass from these bullets. I believe you, Lo. I do. I believe you. I believe you. You don't never know what's going on. It's always something going on. And the other day, I went to go to McDonald's to get some French fries during my lunch break. And they had the police was out there. The whole gas station at McDonald's was roped off with the yellow tape like somebody had been murdered. And they had a table with their little canopy posted up. They was posted up. They blocked the freeway so you couldn't get off at that exit. Like it was crazy. Do you hear me? I was like, oh my God, what's done happened? I couldn't find nothing on the news about it. Still don't know what happened. But I know they had it taped off. A lot of crazy stuff going on. I seen the white woman slap the black man while he was in his truck before he could get his window up. I seen the white woman spit in the black man's face. I don't know what make these white women, these Caucasianettes, feel like they can attack our black kings and nothing won't happen to them. Now that one white woman that spit on that black DoorDasher boy, baby, he punched her so quick I couldn't even laugh quick enough. He punched her ass like you're not gonna spit in my face, girl. He decked her ass, knocked her back aside. She said, "Okay, I'm sorry." He said, "No, you ain't sorry." Pop, pop, gave her two more pieces. and we now most wait, and we now most these folks that had a taste of that. Yes, no, okay. Now we know most of these folks that had a taste of the applesauce. Yep. Yep, sure have. And look, it didn't do no good for you to have a shot of the applesauce and then say you ain't gonna eat no more because you still got that bad applesauce in you, and until you detox and get that out of you, you just as in much as danger as the next person. That's what it boils down to be. Pretty much, you in as much danger as the next person that had all the bowls of it, and it's sad. It's really sad. These people believe what they was being told. And my thing is, if it was so much truth to you saving my life with it, you ain't got to bribe me, plead me, pay me, beg me, trick me, force me. You ain't got to do none of that. If it's true, who don't want to be saved? But if you got to do all of that, you got to, give me money, give me joints and weed and all of this to come and eat the apple. Nigga, please. But when you say that to the people, they'll make you think you the one crazy. Like you ain't got common sense. Nope, not yet. Yep, nope, not yet. They sure haven't. They sure haven't. But time gonna tell, honey. It's gonna come around and it's gonna tell. And something else. I've been watching all these lawsuits. Y'all been watching these lawsuits? Now, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't got in on a couple of them. I'm just waiting on get my money. I got in on the one about the bad chicken. If you bought chicken from hell 2009 to 2013, and if you bought a box perm between 2008 and 2007, I can't remember all the years, but honey, I done got in on a few of them class actions now. I'm just waiting on the check. I'm just waiting on the check. I'm going to tell you something else, too. I'm sick of seeing all of these yellow folk hit these lotteries and whatnot, so I done started playing them. Now, tonight I done messed around here and hit 160 on some scratches. I said, told my mom, I'm bringing you $20 this weekend because you was my good luck charm. Child, I paid a bill and went got something to eat. I bought my tickets, my mega lotto tickets. I checked the numbers. I was upset because the numbers didn't look nowhere near like I wasn't hitting on nothing. I'm going to check them at the store tomorrow. And, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, I missed you too, love bug. I missed you too. I wish I was partially retired, girl. I think I got another 20 years left in me, child. It feel like it. It feel like it. And then I found out, when I told y'all that California had a reparations bill that they passed, that African Americans who live in California can get up to $1.2 million dollars. Girl, I done found out they put stipulations on it. You have to have been born here and lived here your whole life, and I think be 70 years old in order to get the money. And they didn't indicate how they was gonna calculate how much you got. But you wasn't promised to get 1.2 million. You could get up to 1.2 million, with 1.2 million being the highest amount you can get. But yeah, they put stipulations on it. I said, child, that's another reason why I want to get the hell up out of California. Because I'm sick of them three wise men, for one, the I to the R and the motherfucking S. I'm sick of they asses. And Nevada don't pay no state tax. So that's one reason why I wouldn't mind going there. It right, without any stipulations. That's right, Lo. Now, if you want to put a stipulation on it, then say you had to have been born in California and at least live, 5 years or something like that in it. That's decent. But you gonna put 70, they got one leg in the grave. They can't even hardly enjoy the damn money, spend the money, because child, they always trying to find a way to cut people out. Yes, ma'am, I'm trying my best. God gonna let it happen in its due time. Right now is not the time. I'm still under post-op care also until February. So, my the surgeon has released me. I go back for x-rays in February. I still, it's some things that were not accomplished. But I pray about it and keep doing my thing. Keep working, keep working, keep working. So, but yeah, you did. Nevada don't pay no state tax, so you don't have to worry about no state income tax or none of that. So that's good. But I'm playing these lotteries and these scratches and going on, and you need something to bide some of your time while all this craziness is going on. It's a lot. I've been looking at all of these Walmarts and stuff that's running out of food. Then you turn around and you see some more grocery stores open up that's fully automated. They don't have nobody working in there. You scan your way in, you put your stuff in the basket, and you have it takes the money out your account. You don't take nothing out of my account. I'll swipe when I want you to take some. Swiper, no swiping, as Dora the Explorer said. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. No, sir. You won't be automatically taking nothing out of me. Talking about you putting a chip in my hand. Don't come near me with no chip. You're trying to change the currency into digital currency and rainbow currency. And hell, I don't know the difference between one and the other. I just know they study messing with stuff. And you need to have some gold and some silver. You need to. My hermana told me that a while back, and I wasn't able to get none. But if God willing, I will be soon. It's so much. Girl, oh, I ain't gonna stop, girl. I ain't gonna stop. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. I have been making some moves, and everything I had to do what I do. I had to bob and weave instead of ducking and plucking. So it's things that I listen. I'm on a mission. That's all I can say. I'm on a mission, and you know, God has got my back. I ain't worried about nothing, and I'm moving. Fast steam ahead. You know, I can't wait until I can check some things off of my list of things that I want to do. And yeah, when I hit this mega lottery or this super lotto, these mega millions or this super lotto or something, when I hit, I'm out. You know, depending on how big I hit, I'm gonna be the black Oprah Winfrey. My family will be like, you get a house, you get a house, you get a house, you get a house, everybody get a house. Why you get it? What if I want a car? Bitch, you need something you can live in, something that you can call yours. You know what I'm saying? Car, child, please catch the bus, but have a house, own a house. Child, please. So much, so much going on. So much untold that need to be told. These people, these countries out here still at war, still fighting. We study dipping our toe into the water like we want to jump, like we feeling froggy or something. We not. We not prepared for none of that. But somebody's show trying to get us in the middle of something. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but y'all see how, well, maybe y'all ain't seen it. Hey, Sis Lo. Hey, baby. Hey, mamas. How you doing? I miss y'all. I love you. I miss y'all. I don't know if y'all recognized if y'all have made any major purchases lately. But once upon a time, not long ago, everything we had a tag on it say "Made in China," right? Now let me ask y'all the $1,000,000 questions at these stores. Instant checking, yeah, yeah, all this automated shit. But now let me ask y'all the $1,000,000 question: if everything that we was getting imported was made in China, who running Temu? Y'all marinate on that. We'll talk about it another time. Who is behind Temu? Because Temu done come up in here. Temu done came up in here like a thief in the night, baby. Stealing all their money, all their business, all of their consumers, their patrons. Temu is making it do what it do. Who behind Temu? Now, when you figure that out, we'll talk about putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Because, see, we ain't cool with China no more. Ben and his friends still mess with the CCP, the Communist Party, right? Chinese Communist Party. They still mess with them. But China don't fool with them. See, China, yeah, it's two. Don't forget, it's two sides of China. You got China, and then you got the Chinese Communist Party, the CCP. That's the bad flock of sheep. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, we're gonna get into some things. I just, I think for a while my feelings was really, really hurt behind losing my page. T-Moon, what are the additives? I don't think Timu sell food, but they sell all kind of knickknacks and knickerknackers. Timu is selling the stuff that was a hit in their country 5, 10 years ago. They got all of their stuff automated and easy to do and situated, and everybody got everything easy and growing strong. And they finally decided to, you know, hook it up where we could, share in how they're prospering and growing over there in China. Now, I've gotten some stuff from Timu. I have no complaints thus far. I've gotten a few things from Timu. Matter of fact, I got an order on its way to me now. It ought to be to me by the what? The 14th or the 18th? One of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Timu got some nice stuff. It's another application that came up. It's not Bigo. I like to say Bigo. It ain't Bigo. Bigo, we know about Bigo. We know about stereo. Stereo done went out of stereo, ain't it? That's done died off a little bit. TikTok. Let's see what else. What's the name of the application that just started up? They sent it to me too. I have to go look for it. Let me tell you something. Every different application that's coming up got a hidden agenda. Stop joining everything that the Joneses join up for. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. Recycled materials in most items sold. Okay, Lorraine. Okay, boo. Okay. That's what I was told. Just like they doing us with the food. See, Timu got a sister and a brother out here. Timu is messing with the non-edible, perishable items. But him sister and him brother is messing with perishable items, such as rice. Y'all see how they recycle the milk cartons and milk containers and turn it into rice? Bag that shit up, put it in the grocery store and sell it to us, feed it to us. We feed it to our kids and stuff. I seen a man do a test run with 2 dogs. He put the real food in one bowl and the fake food in the other bowl. The dog had sense enough not to eat that shit. He tasted and was like, what the fuck? And went on over to the other bowl with his brother. Like, man, scoot over and let me get some of this, man. I don't know what that is over there. I believe they have some nice things. I almost, but then I think, yeah, yep, yep. Dangerous, too. I heard the only downside is that Timu gains access to your banking and other demographic information, and even if you don't order, they still have access. But sis, Lord, here's the real downside, baby. Timu ain't the only one like that. Amazon like that. eBay like that. Hulu like that. Netflix like that. Okay, Instacart like that. Albertsons, everybody with an application. Listen, if you go in your app store on your cell phone right now and pull up an app just out the damn blue, when you scroll down, you're gonna see something that says we sharing your data information. We're acquiring all your data information, your usage, and we reporting it over here. Some people will tell you they selling the information and they leave you a box and say, please don't sell my information. T1 ain't the only one, ain't the first to start, it ain't gonna be the last. Timu is in with the rest of them. You just don't hear that much about the rest of them because they've been through it all. I heard about Timu getting your banking information and people, somebody that hacked it and they making these small purchases and stuff to come out your account and you don't see it until it's $500 down, bitch. Not I. Not I. You can't get $3 out of my account and don't have me realizing I'm missing $3. I'm cheap like that. I'm cheap like that. Plastics, yeah. Blow your yep. Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. Then junk. Then block sender. Every time they break through a barrier trying to get to me, I just shut them down another way. Shut them down another way. Thank you, Sislo. Thank you, babe. Yeah, all of this, monitoring, and then you got Siri and Alexis. Them bitches is all in your business. They monitoring your financial transactions, how much money you're spending, where you're spending it, how many times you go over to the east side, how many times a week you go to church, how many times you at your mama house, how many times you get gas, why you get gas for $50 one day and $6 the next time. All of that. All of them is monitored. That's why if you buy some shoes right now from JC on your and use your debit card, when you open Instagram, you see some shoes from JC advertised on your damn page. And you don't even follow JC but you wouldn't bought something from JC on your card. If you think I'm lying, try it. If you think I'm lying, it happened to me. I told y'all about that. I went and bought some shoes from the Naturalizer store, and the next thing you know, them shoes showed up on my timeline and from the Naturalizer store as a marketing. I said, look at this shit. Yeah. You all up in my business if I wanted to buy some more shoes, I know where to go. I don't need you pulling it up because I said I don't want no more emails. When I get ready to buy some shoes, I know where to go. Unsubscribe. Junk. I don't need you now. You mad because I done shut your email down, so you gonna come to my Instagram. See, I ain't got no Facebook. Else I'm sure they be trying to show it to me on Facebook. And I'm sure they trying to figure out how to show it to me on Twitter. But when I go to Twitter, I be only going through my notifications. I don't go through my feed. So I don't get to see all of that junk and trash that they be putting in there. Shut up, Lorraine. I was at JC Penney's on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. JC Penney showed up on my Instagram Friday. Shut up, girl. You ain't never lied. JC Penney is in the mix too. Mm-hmm. Joe did. So all of them are monitoring you. They're tracking you. They're analyzing your data. And when this social credit scoring thing jump into play, you will be penalized based on your usage and your data and all of your information that they've been looking and watching. When they feel like you went to church one time in 6 months, they feel like you should be going to church. They'll penalize you for not going to church. Okay, bitch, I'm going to church now. I go to church every Sunday. Right. Now I'm going to penalize you because you ain't tithing. You gave the church $15 when you're supposed to get a church 10% of your earnings. So we're going to penalize you for it. See, listen. Listen. You ran a red light and the cameras didn't catch you. But we know you did it, so we penalized you. That's too much control. And you never want to give a person that much control over you. That's like a man you ain't fucking. He got control of your bank account, control of your phone, your visitors, all of that. That's too much control. And I don't even want to be here. And hell, I seen the videos where the woman was telling you the different countries that were paying people to move there, come live there. I had thought about it. I did. I thought about it. I said I wanted to get the hell up out of here. I remember the last time I was trying to leave the country, I didn't realize what was really going on. I tried to leave the country when Donald got in the office. I didn't even realize what was happening at the time. I didn't have the help that I got now. Vowed to leave online ordering alone. But I didn't order online, Lorraine. I went into the store because I wanted to try on the clothes because I didn't want to order online and then find out I didn't like how it fit and then try to take it back and do all that. So I went to the store, mama. And I didn't even use my debit card. I used my credit card and the mug still sent the ad to me. So yes, girl, they be on you. Yes, they be on you bad. So, you know, if everything was digital like they would like, they would have probably been trying to tax my little scratchers that I went and got paid on. I'm sure Siri and Alexa is talking and telling it. And Uncle Sam will be trying to add them to my taxes. Matter of fact, I'm waiting on my taxes. I need to log in and see what's taking so long. Because the state done paid out twice, and now I want to know what's holding up the feds. Oh, let me tell y'all something. Oh my God, let me tell y'all something. This is some good news. And I had just forgot about it, I think. Shoot, I think it's something I wound up opting out. Yep. Listen. Y'all remember when they came up with the student loan payoff and they were saying how, oh, Ben Lyon was saying they was going to pass a law and they was going to pay the people's student loans off and this and other. And I came on and I told y'all about how they transferred my loan to a different provider. So now my provider was not part of the group of people that they was going to pay off. So I was saying, oh, I ain't going to be able to get none of the money. I told y'all that a while back. Listen to me. I was so upset behind the belief that I could not get any assistance, that I would not get one of my loans paid off, that I stopped monitoring my credit. I got angry, got beside myself, and threw up my middle finger and my middle toes and stopped watching. This year, I was trying to handle some business, and something came up in my email and told me to view my closed accounts. I said, well, hell, if they closed, they've been paid off, then I'm good. I don't really care. But I went on to look up the closed accounts anyway. Why did I find $53,000 paid off on my loans? 53, paid them, closed them. They left me with some. I'm praying that before October they're going to get them too. But I said, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. God is good. Let me tell you something. When they was coming out with them, talking about they was going to discard loans, apply here, see if you're eligible, do this, do that. I never applied because my providers was not a part of the approved providers. I had people calling me, telling me that, these telemarketers calling and telling me that I'm eligible for assistance. Get them a call back. I never called them. I never talked to them. I never gave up no information. I didn't want to be bothered. Because, again, in my mind, it was made up that I wasn't going to get no help. And to find out this year that they paid the shit last year, and ain't nobody told me. They probably sent me an email, and I was so mad I just trashed that shit. But yes, if you have student loans, go ahead, go check in Credit Karma. Go look up in Credit Karma and check them loans. Go to your closed accounts and check and see if they done paid some for you, because they may have taken care of. They may have taken care of some of that for y'all. Yeah, I'll share that with you, girl. I was like, shut your mouth. Listen, I'm a woman, a more seasoned woman that's older in nature, and I felt like I waited long enough. I waited to, I was past the midpoint. I was past the age of 40 when I decided to go to school. So, baby, if they was offering me money, I was taking it. You know what, Lorraine? Let me tell you what I've been seeing. I've been seeing a lot of videos and advertisements talking about uh, loans to start up your business. How you can use your 600 credit score and you can get $100,000 loan. And they make it sound so appealing. And I'm thinking to myself, do the people not know what loan means? Nigga, I don't want $100,000 loan. I want $100,000 grant. Because the loan, you got to pay it back plus interest. Why would I want $100,000 loan? Bitch, give me $100,000 grant that I ain't got to pay back. It's funny how they say free money, but what they really mean is just taxable money. Taxable money that you got to pay back. I be too up there, too up. Man, I be hearing the people, and some of the stuff I done, some of the tricks I've tried when I was building my credit up. Apply for credit in the middle of the night when there's no human there. It's nothing but the computer. You know what I'm saying? I can't say too much else because, Alexa and Siri all up in my damn business and stuff. But yeah, if you want a credit card, apply in the middle of the night. Now, you have to be careful when you are doing applying for stuff because every hit on your credit reduces your credit score. So you have to be careful. But yeah, mm-hmm. Free money. Hmm. That's that make me think about the Pied Piper. It's like leading niggas to the river to drown and die by dangling money in front of their face like a carrot. And they just follow you to the river. You passing out money. Let me follow. Let me follow. It's so unfortunate. Or for fulfillment of senses. Yes, Lorraine. Yes, trying to monitor and track you again. Another creative control directive. Monitoring you, seeing you, counting how many of y'all it is, how many in your household, how much you're getting from this, what you're getting from that, this, that, and the third. Motherfuckers don't realize a lot of. Listen, I hear these people on TikTok always talking about starting the LLC and put your trust in the LLC and put your bills in the LLC and do all of this. And they telling you all this good stuff, and quite a bit of it is true. It's actual and factual. The problem is what they don't telling you is that that's not the things that they're telling you to do is not free. Oh, I'll teach you how to get a free LLC. I'll teach you how to get a free EIN. No, bitch, they'll help you get a free name for the LLC. Because if you want to be incorporated or part of the corporate world, you got to pay fucking corporate fees. They're annual fees. Yeah, it ain't free. They helping you get a name. The name is free. But if you want to be a part of the organization, you got to pay the corporate fees. You got to get resale certificate. If you're reselling something, you got to get resale certificates so you can handle your sales tax. And if you're not a reseller, if you're a consultant or whatever, then you're selling services. Of course, your services are not taxable, but you got to account for what you spent for your business and the fact that you didn't make no money in your business, that you took a loss, in order for it all to be able to pay itself off, come back around. That's like if you buy a $5 ticket and you hit. Damn, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. I got a phone call and knocked me out. Um, if you buy a $5 ticket and you hit for 10, the ticket paid for itself, right? So when you create your LLC and do all of these things, it's fees and costs that are associated with that. But at the end of the year, when you do your taxes, you should be able to get that back and some. So it should pay for itself. But they don't talk about the costs that are affiliated with it. They just want to groove you in, swoop you in on the free, free, free. That's just another way to track and trace you. That's all. You got a business, you got an EIN, you get all these credit cards and these business loans and all of this. And what is your business again? How do you plan to pay all of this back? People don't think about it. They don't understand. They just see free and get crazy. Oh, I can do this. I'm gonna open up me a business. What are you gonna do? What's the name of it? Oh, okay. Do you have employees? Do you have receipts from your expenses, the computers and stuff you bought? Oh, you're going to say that you pay rental space out of your home. You rent an office out of your room, office out of your house, out of your apartment. Oh, okay. You got to, it's a lot of stuff associated with that. And I get it. If somebody hit a lick, they want to share with the rest of the world how to hit the lick and get in and get out as well. I get that. But baby, every time y'all hear the word free, that don't mean to jump and run and, you know, dive in. Free ain't always what you think it means. I know it should mean what it sound like it mean, but it don't. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Free. For me, no longer necessary. Thanks for reminding me, LLC. Hey, them LLCs you got license, got to remove. Okay, see? See? Yeah. You pay them fees and stuff, and you got to file statement of information and all of the different things. And it's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Do what you do. Handle your business. But think it through. Don't just jump up because somebody said you can do it and it's free. And this is what you can get out of it. People are so wrapped up with what they can get out of it. They don't think about what they have to put in. And you have to spend money to make money. And people act like they never heard that before. My family said all the time, right, you got taxes and shit to pay, all kind of stuff. And again, why would you get a loan when you can have a grant for free? Now, a grant would be free. A grant is free money. You don't have to pay it back. Some grants have contingencies to come with them. Like you have to show this at the first of the year, you have to report this at the end of the year, whatever, whatever, whatever. But you don't have to pay them back. Most grants you don't have to pay back. But grants do want you to be self-sustaining. They want to know, if we give you this $50,000, how you gonna get 50,000 next year? How you gonna keep the lights on? How you gonna keep the doors open? How you making money? You soliciting donations? What are you doing? You got sponsors? What do you got? So I'm gonna tell you something else. Stop running around following the Joneses, the Williams, and the Lees. Everybody wearing these eyelashes and shit, and look at the people got lice in their lashes. Something. People getting infections, losing their eyesight, going blind behind lashes. If you like them, wear them, but make sure you clean your own lashes. Make sure you keep your eyes clean and clear. You know, you got eyelashes and makeup and all this other shit all over your face. You gotta take care of it. Same way with the women wearing wigs. Y'all losing your edges messing with these lace fronts. Then 10 years from now, you want to go back to a lady that specializes in hair care to try to help grow your edges back. Same thing. Same thing. People wearing makeup, wash your brushes at least every 2 weeks. Now, if you big bank Hank and you want to buy new brushes every 2 weeks, then that's your business. But wash your brushes every 2 weeks. Listen, the type of funguses and diseases and infections and stuff is coming up now. It's not even afraid of antibiotics. It don't even respond to antibiotics. So you have to really be careful. She said I won't get into that, but I'm listening. I'm just saying, I done seen a lot of the different things going on with eyelashes, and I thought, damn, who would have thought? I mean, it's one thing for you to get lice on your hair on top of your head. You could catch it from somebody using your comb or your brush, or you use somebody else's comb or brush, or you slipping somebody. You know, I could see you getting lice if you got hair under your armpits. I could see you getting lice on your coochie hairs. Those are places that have to be cleaned frequently and regularly. But people wash their face and brush their teeth every day. How the hell do you get lice in your eyelashes? It, it's beyond me. She said I gave a lot of lashes away. Okay. Okay, Lo. All right, Lo. She said, I gave a lot of lashes away. I don't have the time. This shit is happening out here, y'all. Listen, people getting so desperate to make money. They cutting the hair off people's heads over there in India, Pakistan. They don't care if the hairs in the head is infected or not. That's why the people tell you wash your bundles before you put them in your hair, before you install it. People just go buy the bundles straight out the beauty shop, go to the hairdresser and let them put them in their head. The bundles then came straight out the back box in the cargo with the roaches and the rats and some flying bugs and all of that. When they get to the shop, the people shake them out, shake them loose and hang them up and gone on. Spray some bug spray and keep going. Okay, rest in peace, DJ Casper. Intuition. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. These people are pulling hair from everywhere. At first, people was wearing the lashes on the strip. Then people got fancy, started putting individual lashes, and people still not made aware of where this hair, these lashes, is coming from, how they being made, how they being put together. They don't know the dangers of the glue. Listen, if you got somebody putting shit in the washing powder and destroying the washing detergent, what make you think people can't put shit in the eyelash glue in the bottles and stuff? Do you know it's evil people in this world to do shit like that? They related to them same people to go in the store and lick the ice cream and lick on the food and put it back in the refrigerator and wipe their nuts and stuff with the food and put it back in the fruit pile on the fruit stand and wipe their balls and stuff with the cherries and the grapes and put them back on the thing. It's some really evil people out there that do evil things. Child, don't get me started, 'cause I get to preaching. I came up here agitated about that SB14 bill. Why would you strike down a bill that would help kids? And I done went all down left field, around the corner, up the street, down the hill, and into the bushes. I thank God for my age, all good in no hurry. Right, Lorraine. I'm blessed, so blessed to have made it as far as I have made it and to have experienced the trials and tribulations that I went through that helped make me a better person and prepare me for longevity in life. Like, oh my God, we was talking the other day about how when people hit the lottery or people get lawsuit money and what they do with it, the first thing they do is start splurging with it. I know somebody that got some lawsuit money, and I think the first set of money was like $300,000. And do you know they wouldn't even pay their car off? They jumped up and started doing some other stuff. And I was just thinking to myself, well, the first thing you do is pay off all your bills. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just thinking reckless. You know, who pays off their bills when they get a lot of money? Shit. I hit that 160, I instantly paid a bill. And then when got something to eat, shoot, who pays bills with lump sum money like that? Child, I guess not many people. Not many, I guess. Hmm. I tell you. But I tell you one thing, baby. Mm, I don't know. Now I mess around and hit that lottery. Was younger than us, right? No, they was the same age as us. Same age as us, girl. Let me hit the lottery, okay, baby. And you know what? I was telling my mama the other day. I said, because we was talking about the different lotteries, and it was a lottery. I don't know. Oh, they was talking. Oh, she was saying that the liquor store that sold you the winning ticket gets $1 million. You know, if you hit the super lottery or the mega millions. She said the liquor store that sold the winning ticket, they get $1 million. I said, oh, $1 million is nice, but I wouldn't quit my job. She said, what? I said, girl, I just blow through $1 million like it ain't nothing. Getting all my bills paid up, take me through at least 100,000. You know, um, that's rounding up, of course. I said, if you win 1 million, Sam want his share. So really, you ain't got 1 million. You got 70,000. More like 60,000. You know, and not 700,000. I'm sorry, 600 to 700,000. And 100,000 to pay my bills. So for me, I just round down to 500,000. If I if I was to get 1 million, I'd have 500,000. And no, I would not quit my job because just buying a house would suck up the majority of that. Why? Because I would pay cash, or I would finance a small portion, like I don't know, $10,000, but I would pay all but 10,000. So I could blow through 500,000 like it ain't nothing, and have something to show for it at the end of the day. I'm gonna tell them my name BBK until it's time to cash in. Girl. So I said it would have to be an abundant amount. So if we're talking about the 1.3 billion that Mega Millions has, the thing say if you get a cash payout that you end up with 700 million? Like 700 million. So I said, now 700 million is enough for me to quit my job. Now that's enough. 1 million is not. 700 million, that's enough for me to quit my job. First thing I do, as always, is pay off my bills, get a financial attorney, put some investments together, and then take flight on my bucket list. Because there's some places I want to visit. I would like to visit Africa. I would like to visit Italy. I would like to go to the UK. I want to spend a week on a private yacht with family. It's just so many things I want to do, and I would do them all. And I would treat some friends and family to a few places. And then I'll come home and get situated. She said 4 to 5 to the pocket. 4.5 to the pocket. Right. Right. So, it's just some things that I don't know. Some things just require immediate attention, and my bills has always been one of them. And Jay-Z told you in his album 444, what's better than money? Credit. Believe it or not. And if you don't believe it, that's probably because you ain't never had no credit. So, you know, they had it, the industry had to realize it's more poor people and broke people out here than it is rich people. And while they're trying to cater to the millionaires and stuff, they're missing out on the poor people, because we spend money too. Whatever money we get, we spend it here, 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 and here. So if you find something for us to buy, we'll spend it with you as well. So, people had to start coming off their high horses and stop looking for, you know, 800, 750 credit score, which God is good. I found out I have a 745 credit score. I'm so proud. I worked so hard for it. Um, and they had to start thinking about the little people. So they had to start making provisions and resources and credit limits and stuff for people with 600 credit score, which is considered a bad credit. But it's a lot of things you can get with a 600 credit score. You can go get a whole house with a 600 credit score. Believe that or not. 4.5 enough for me. I could afford to keep excellent credit. Okay, 4.5. I don't know. 4.5 would be good for me, Lorraine, but I don't know if it'd be good enough for me to keep my job. I mean, for me to quit my job. I I don't know. I don't know how that would go. I don't know if that would quite be enough. If it was 4.5 to the pocket, I might can make it work. I might could make it work. Cause then I would instantly get a property or get some type of business that would make money for me. You know what I'm saying? Like an apartment building, or like a little mini strip mall, um, something along those lines, maybe an Airbnb or two, something along those lines. And I'll tell you something else. If you buy a multi-family dwelling and you live in the dwelling and rent the rest of it out, that's even a tax break for you. It's so much that we don't know. We're really gonna have to do better about talking to people in the know. They can share that information with us. And I'm telling you something. A good place to start is with your chamber of commerce. Now, let me tell you something. It ain't all business. I know I'm talking like it's business, but when I got signed up with the chamber of commerce, it was with some friends. We was going to meet one of my friend girl's guy friends, and he invited us all to come. So we all signed up as her members. I think we had to pay like a $24 fee or something, but it was gonna last us for the year. This was many, many years ago. We used to get invites to all of their get-togethers, their brunches, midday brunches, their happy hours in the evening, different golfing and boating trips where they served hors d'oeuvres and wine, and it was a lot of fine men, girl. We could go and flirt, honey, no matter what flavor. Okay, it was a lot of it was a lot of advantages, especially networking. And she was a hairdresser. So, she had a business card. She got us business cards made. Girl, it was a trip. It was a trip. We had fun. I didn't understand the true importance of it then, but I do now. Now may be a little bit too late unless the money is right, but at least I got the knowledge and the know-how. So if the money ever get right, I would definitely sign up. But Chamber of Commerce in any state has an annual membership fee. It's worth paying for. Get you some business cards made up. I don't give a damn if it's Dick Stroker 101. I don't care if it's McPatty plus mustard. I don't care if it's sewing 101, sewing tutorial. Listen, if you want to get you an LLC or not, get you something made up and go and network with people. You would be amazed at the number of people that you meet, the industry that they work in, and help that you can get from calling one of them. I met a man who was a chef at a restaurant, end up getting my car fixed for a little or nothing, all because of somebody that he knew. Just saying. Arthur Blank has gotten older. My mission. No, I ain't messing with you. Girl, yeah. These kids don't have nobody to tell them why they running around, jumping around in the club trying to meet a dope dealer that's just riding on a 64 Chevy with hydraulics. They need to have their ass in the Hilton Hotel during happy hour, rubbing shoulders and shit with these presidents, VPs, and CEOs over some clam dip and a bottle of Moscato. That's what they need to be doing, honey. Networking. He's in Georgia and knows my name. Hey. Girl. Yes, ma'am. Them was the good old days, baby. It's so much to it now. It's so much. You guys don't even know. So much. Oh my God. Y'all out there half naked in the club when you could put on a nice blouse and a little skirt with you some heels and your little hair, nails, and makeup. Catch the Hilton Hotel between 4:30 and 7 during 4:30 and 6 during happy hour. There's 4:30 and 7, I believe. Yeah, 4:30 and 7, 2.5 hours. Going there to the buffet and drinks on sale. Girl, they don't listen. They don't listen. They don't listen, JB. They don't listen. Girl, go in there and get you a grown man. You don't have to. You don't have to worry about whether or not he lived with his baby mama. 9 times out of 10, he's a grown man. He's either single or married. I didn't care which one. I was gonna play my position either way. Okay? I met you in the bar, and if I want to meet you outside the bar, there is a fee. Call it horn, prostitute, whatever you want to call it. You wouldn't call me broke. That's what we was working on, okay? I didn't have to worry about you bothering me, where you at, why you didn't answer your phone. I text you, your car wasn't there this morning when I drove by. You ain't got to worry about none of that, because they trying to mind the business that pays them. We'll see you when we see you. Now, that was the true evolution and definition of a sneaky link. At the end of the day, that's what that ended up being, was a sneaky link. Wished I had my orange apron with all the badges he placed. Home Depot. Girl, Lorraine, I ain't messing with you, fool. I ain't messing with you. All the badges. Girl. Nigga coming in there, look, sending you flowers and candy and making reservations at the restaurant for you and your co-workers and grown man shit. You know? And people always want to go lay up with somebody. Listen, if I can talk to you today and not see you again till this time next month, but I can take advantage of using your Amex today, or you sending me the lunch tomorrow, or you sending flowers, or what do you call those edible arrangements up to the office, I can deal with that. I ain't got to be in the bed with you, sleeping with you all the time. I ain't got to be talking to you every day. I know you got a whole wife and a girlfriend. It's all good. It's all good. You showing me some attention. You spending some money. I ain't got to be shaking my ass up in the club. I can be right at the house. When you do go to the bathroom to take a doo-doo and you think to call me and say, hey, what you doing, where you at, or whatever. Okay, I was just checking in. I'll talk to you later. And then tomorrow you get a dozen roses sent to the office. I can do that. But that's these girls. That's not what it is. Everybody want a body that look like the last one. Wearing mothers but the apron. Right. Wearing nothing but the apron. Oh, I knew everything. Yeah. Yeah. It don't even, like, girl. Everybody body they want their body looking like her body, like his body, like their body. Everybody want to look just like the last person, and then you want to go out there and show your body out for what? What you showing your body out for? To sit in somebody's section, showing your butt, getting disrespected, smacked on. You drinking they liquor, not your liquor. You know what I'm saying? You drinking whatever he buying. It ain't like you can afford to get your own. You waiting on him to spend everything, and you got to go lay up with him, and you may or may not get any money behind it. Who does that? What's the purpose in that? That defeats the purpose. Yeah, that defeats the purpose. Listen, I heard, right, try to erase. Listen, I heard Krishan Rock say the other day on the video, she was talking about how she had got paid from a gig, and I guess Blueface was wanting to know how much she got paid, and she was saying she wasn't going to tell him because it was a nice chunk of change, and he was out there flowboating and um, showing off, with their money, like he didn't run her money. And then she messed around and said, I'm paying $30 a month to be in my spot. And I thought, skirt, hold up. You retarded for real. First of all, you don't want to spend $1 million to put around your neck and your fingers so you can emulate Blueface and how he get down. And now you got the nerve to be in a big ass house, Airbnb, possibly Airbnb, with your entourage and your mom and them and whatnot, paying $30,000 a month. Are you stupid? Because you want to be out there in the neighborhood with them. You really can't afford that. That's, girl. I just thought to myself, you know what? Like the man said, special ed kids need to be in school all day. They don't need to get out early. They don't need no off days. Just some things they can't miss in school. They just can't. Arthur's second wife was Stephanie. His second wife was Stephanie. Shut your mouth. Who is his? Who is the current wife, girl? Who is the current wife and where she work at? Because I know your ass knew everything, just like you said. Everything, girl. You knew everything. I bet you knew when her period came, too, because he was talking. Pillow talking. That's what niggas do. And if you play your position the right way, you ain't got to worry about nothing. He'll stay in his lane and you stay in yours. But it is true that most of the time men that's paying to be the boss expect certain things from their sneaky link. And if he paying the cost to be the boss and he don't want you going to the club, if you really want to be his sneaky link, you need to get your ass in the house and Netflix and eat cookies. And that's what these girls, you don't tell me what to do. I'm grown. I do what I want to do, but you keep dropping your kids off at your mama house because your baby daddy at the club too and he ain't there watching your kids. Girl. Ooh. It's a mess. It's a mess. Hmm. But we done been on here an hour. I thank y'all. I miss y'all so much. We'll chit chat again maybe over the weekend. I gotta see, do I gotta work on the weekend, but maybe we'll chit chat over the weekend. Maybe we'll go do some lunch together. And if I happen to go get on the boat this weekend, I'll take y'all with me for a hot minute. I need relaxation, child. I have to unwind sometimes. Sometimes I get information, I can't process it good. So I just, I want my own. I used to want to slap Stephanie the F out. She didn't know I knew. Right, right. Nobody don't want to be. You want to have your own man, but you also want to be careful of who and what you choose to be into. Because sometimes I don't know. Sometimes the relationship work when it's not even a relationship. It works better. You know what I mean? So, Pippi Longstocking used to show her ass. Ooh, Lorraine, girl. I can imagine the stories that you can tell, girl. I can imagine the stories you can tell. My God, that would be a good panel discussion right there, sister. Ooh, Pippi Longstocking. Hush, girl. I can picture, I got a visual in my head right now. I got a visual in my head. But listen, y'all get some rest. Thank y'all for coming. I appreciate it. I missed y'all. I love y'all. I'm so glad we got to hang out and chit chat for a little while. But needed me. Okay. Okay. Come through then, low. But listen, y'all get some rest. I'm gonna get off here, call my mama back, tell her we ain't buying no house this week. We didn't hit the mega millions. But I will talk to y'all later and y'all be blessed.